Yeah, George, congratulations. Just got the win here in Milan. You went the distance, but you got the victory, unanimous decision. Tell us how you're feeling.
I'm kind of mixed all night because I wanted Harry to win and I wanted to finish. Well, he was just tough. Like, had like weird limb proportions where stuff I thought I would get his neck from here, he's just stubborn. Maybe he should have opened up with my hands more, but he was always working. So I wanted to finish, but first time back at lightweight in 3 years. A lot of stuff to learn from this. First cut in a while, but I felt big, felt strong. Could really control.
Yeah, it's interesting you say because you looked really relaxed in there. And dare I say, there were moments where you almost like you were enjoying it. Was that the case, or was he giving you a tough time?
I've enjoyed the full thing. It didn't we always have our hard spars in the gym on Saturday. It didn't feel much different. I got loose in the warm-up room. I put a bit of rock the night with you. Start my warm-up. Got a little bit of dancing in first, and got warm. I just felt really relaxed. I think as well, I've been used to for years throwing down with big men, 170-pounders, middleweights even, and taking their shots and slinging back, and there wasn't a lot of threat. I didn't feel in the whole fight.
Okay, and just talk to us a bit. It was really quiet in the arena tonight with no fans. You had your brother Harry in the corner. What did that mean to you?
It's good to have Harry in the corner, just getting no scrapes from his fight. So it's good to have that.
I'm ready for Paris.
He's ready for Paris.
I'll fight Paris.
I'm more messed up than Harry at the minute, injury-wise. My foot's a bit swollen, got some swelling in my eyes, elbows are swollen. Harry's bopping about all fine. He was sparring with me in the warm-up room.
All right, we'll go to Jake Smith.
George, congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much, Jake.
You mentioned that strength and feeling strong when you were in there. I think the strength difference certainly looked very evident. Did it feel it in there tonight?
Felt huge, there were times that welterweight, I would grab that over in the body lock and it would just be I've gotten to the cage but I can't do it, but I felt like I slammed him there when he tried and take my back. I just had such a pumped up ego in the warm-up room, staring at the mirror, just being whoa, leaner than the last time I was in the warm-up room.
I know when we spoke earlier on this week as well, you said that you felt the further the fight went, the more controlled, the more that you'd sort of grow into it. I mean, towards the end, especially the last 30 seconds, Solli seemed very much keen on staying on his back there. Was he as quick of a starter as you thought he was going to be? Or
I knew he was going to be quick. It was funny in the warm-up rooms. Our warm-up rooms were separate. I had my door open. I didn't really care. I know he had his door closed and I could hear him, let's go, let's go, let's go. Meanwhile, I've got a bit of Jacko on and I was just doing some shimmies just to get warmed up. I knew because he hasn't fought the same level of competition to me. I felt, it's an hour before your fight probably. I was just staying loose. I knew how to ramp up, and then I had all the energy in the fight, whereas he burned himself.
I know you took us back relatively early on in that first round. You had that body triangle locked in for a substantial amount of time. Were you at all worried about your legs possibly burning out going in that second, or was it something that you were conditioned to?
It did burn a bit because I wanted to be a bit more foot fit. But in that second round, my legs were a bit heavy. I thought I'll just do this I actually thought in my head, Raymond Decker's, Nicky Holstein, I'll just do that thing. I'll just glove up, and if he hits me with a shot, I'll just hit him with two more. I'll just stay on him. I thought at the start of each round, because I was winning the rounds, he's going to come out fast, so I didn't want to go crazy at the start of the rounds. I wanted to just up, and then once he breathes heavy, put the shots in.
That counter leg kick off his body kick, you seem to land that a fair whack. Was that something that you planned for, or?
It's just basic, kickboxing, Muay Thai 101. Tall guy likes that, you're just going to throw it, Sometimes block the kick and try and throw the right hand, but they're miles away. He's got a good long gangly frame, so the leg's just there.
Final one from me there, George, as well. I mean, we know this was a one-fight deal. Do you think that performance there tonight's done enough for a multi-fight contract? And if you think it has, have you got a name in mind that you want to face next?
I believe so. I know there's two other lightweight fights on the card. I don't know the results of them, though. I barely know the results of any other fights on the card. So I know other lightweights fought on the card. I don't even know the result. I didn't even know the result. I didn't even know the result of my brother's fight. I got to the stadium. I saw through the windows they were walking back, so I didn't know the result because I was in the car, I was on the bus here. I saw Bellator prelims live, and I thought, oh, I don't want to watch Harry's fight before I fight, so I missed his fight because I was watching Uncle Roger Chinese cooking videos.
Like I've gone to the morning and was like, did you win? Like, all right.
And so do you have a name in mind?
I know that it makes sense. I know there's 2 other lightweight fights on the card. Conor Munlis versus Alfie Davis. Don't know who won yet.
Alfie Davis won that one.
Ooh. Let's see.
That serves Walden's right for chatting shit to you.
Yeah, he was
focusing on his own fight.
Yeah, he was telling me to focus on my own fight when we were in the weigh-ins. I'm like, you're the one chatting to me. Yeah. Alfie Davis would be a really good fight. We're both really dynamic kickers. You know, that's Taekwondo versus Muay Thai. That's a classic fight. That's a classic age-old battle. We love that.
Spot on. Thank you, George.
All right, last question, Jerry? All right, we'll go to Santiago.
George, congratulations on a beautiful performance. The way I'm listening to you right now, are you a bit disappointed about your opponent tonight? Were you expecting more of a fight?
I knew he's one of the first that's younger than me. I know he's undefeated. He's going to have that energy just to throw with conviction and not hesitate. I knew he was going to be pumped up. So I just had to not like burn myself at the start of the round. I had to go steady. And then like when the opportunity's there, then hammer it, accelerate through the round. He's a really tough guy. He was, even when I had my good opportunities, he was defending everything well. He was still threatening with leg locks. But, I know he trains with good guys. I've seen, he trains with Conor McGregor, but I've trained with Abdul Muhammad. So, T-side number one.
You won the prelim headlining bout tonight. Would you like to be on a main card next on a big European Bellator show?
I'd love to be on a main card, but to be honest, I just like being in there. The more rounds in there, the better. Whether it's a main card or prelim, it's a good fight. I'm here to test myself every night.
All right, thank you so much. Enjoy your beautiful performance.
Thank you very much.
All right, cheers. Thank you very much, George. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Pizza time.